Professor Zixthar considered himself an expert on dangerous fauna. 420 cycles. He taught xenobiology at the prestigious Galactic Institute, warning students about the universe's most terrifying creatures. Today's lecture covered Earth, the infamous Deathworld whose classification still made seasoned explorers nervous. And now, Zixthar announced, his 6 eyes gleaming with dramatic emphasis. We discussed the apex predators of Earth, the great white shark, a killing machine with rows of regenerating teeth. The saltwater crocodile, an ambush predator that has remained unchanged for millions of years. And the polar bear, capable of smelling prey from 32 kilometers away. The classroom of young aliens shuddered appropriately, all except 2 small humans in the back row. 10-year-old Jake raised his hand. His sister Emma, age 8, was already grinning. Yes, human child? Zixthar asked cautiously. Human students were rare, and their presence made him uneasy for reasons he couldn't articulate. Those aren't the scary ones, Jake said matter-of-factly. The professor's translator chip must have malfunctioned. I beg your pardon? Emma bounced at her seat. He means those are just big and bitey. The really scary Earth animals are the small ones. Zixthar's scales rippled with confusion. Child, I have studied Earth fauna for decades. I assure you that a creature weighing 2 tons with teeth designed to tear flesh is. Yeah, but you can see those coming, Jake interrupted. Nobody's scared of sharks on land. You know what people are scared of? Mosquitoes. The classroom fell silent. Mosquitoes. Zixthar's translator struggled with the word. Emma pulled up her datapad. They're tiny flying bugs. They kill about 700,000 humans every year by spreading diseases. That's more than sharks, crocodiles, and bears combined. Times like 1,000. The alien students leaned forward, fascinated and horrified. And then there's the box jellyfish, Jay continued, warming to his topic. Basically invisible venom that can kill you in minutes. Oh, and the Australian funnel web spider. Aggressive, fast, and its fangs can bite through fingernails. The inland taipan, Emma added cheerfully. One bite has enough venom to kill 100 adult humans. Zixthar's mandibles clicked nervously. But surely these creatures are rare, confined to secure. Nah, Jake said. They're just around. My aunt has 3 brown recluse spiders living in her garage. Their bite rots your flesh. She knows they're there, a horrified Velcrin student squeaked. Sure, Emma shrugged. They eat the other bugs. Oh, speaking of other bugs, Africanized bees, bullet ants, driver ants that eat everything in their path, wasps that lay eggs inside, living caterpillars. Parasitic wasps aren't even the worst parasites, Jake interjected. There's this worm that gets inside snails and takes over their brains. And another one that makes mice not afraid of cats, so they get eaten and the parasite can reproduce inside the cat. The classroom had gone completely silent. Several students had pulled their appendages closer to their bodies. Wait, a trembling Quillian student said. You're telling us that on Earth, the primary threat isn't the large predators you can see and avoid, but rather microscopic organisms, venomous invertebrates, and parasitic life forms that are essentially everywhere. Pretty much, both human children said in unison. Emma smiled brightly. Oh, and we haven't even talked about the microorganisms yet. There's this brain-eating amoeba that lives in warm fresh water. Class dismissed, Zixthar announced, his voice climbing several octaves. As the students fled, Jake turned to Emma. Think we scared them? Definitely, Emma said. We didn't even get to tell them about the platypus. What's scary about a platypus? Venomous ankle spurs, electroreception, and it's a mammal that lays eggs. They'd think we were making it up. Jay considered this. Yeah, Earth is pretty weird. The best kind of weird, Emma agreed. Behind his desk, Professor Zixthar was already updating his lecture notes. The section on Earth would need significant revision, perhaps an entire semester's worth. He made a mental note. Never underestimate human children, or their planet, or anything that lived on it.